Good afternoon. Welcome. Let's see if I can get the microphone a little bit better positioned here without breaking too many things. It's Monday. We are at the Panopticon. And we've got a little thing up here. I am raising money for BlizzCon. Going to the BlizzCons. As you know, I have been struggling with things due to being unemployed all summer, which has sucked donkey balls. And I am looking to see if possibly Andang. Hi! How you doing, Andang? To see if my kind and generous community are willing to assist in that. You don't have to, it's just there. Don't worry about it. Let me actually finish an email I was doing because it was about a job thing. I had a phone interview with a company today that seemed to like me, and they were offering an opportunity at a local company that is contract to hire. It would be tech support over the phone. So it'd be a call center environment, and it looks like, assuming everything went or goes well with the information I provided to them today, I'll have a face-to-face interview on Wednesday in the afternoon. So that looks promising. And these were the folks who were looking to offer me something that was close, not, well, reasonably kind of close to what I was making before with my old job, with the understanding that such jobs are hard to find. So let me finish answering this email real quick, and then we're going to go do a daily in Meccano, and then we're going to go do Classic, because those shitheads who have been DDoSing Blizzard apparently went back to school today or something, I don't know. Wow, I last talked to this lady in June, July, August. It was 3 months ago. Almost 4. Yeah, almost 4 months. June, July, August. Well, 3 months ago. Alright. And the email I just sent out is one that, if they're willing to move forward with, it would actually be a job that would be reasonable within a starting... They were offering a starting pay scale that was closer to what I was making before. And a whole bunch of my former co-workers work there and have spoken highly of the place. My wireless headset has been misbehaving a lot.
Resist the forces of subjugation and uniformity. Fight for our future.
Well, that job would be cool, except it's a Monday to Friday job, which means I will have to give up streaming on the official Lojo channel, or pick a stream time on the weekend. Anyway, I'd be able to watch streams apparently, according to my colleagues. But I wouldn't be able to actually, participate anymore. So, the reason I went to live today is because this lady, her world quest is up. And I'm working on a meta deed for this area, which involves, a deed, like Sledgehammer, where if you get all 8 of these colors for your Meccano Cat, which I'll show you what a Meccano Cat looks like. This one over here. So there's 8 colors that you can get. That's a Meccano Cat. This is not a Meccano Cat. This is a noisy cat. This is a very noisy cat. Hi. He's grumpy because I was ignoring him all day today. Oh. Look at him. He's all cuddled. He's like, nope, you can't play. You can't play video games. You gotta pet me. So if you get all 8 colors that are available, you get you complete the meta deed. Actually, the Meccano Cat looks more like this yellow one over here, right? So the colors are just these little, you know, the accents. But if you get all 8 of them, then you get a 9th color, which is, of course, the blue one, because the blue one has to be hidden behind the meta deed. So, hi, cat. Butthead. The various tints that you can acquire drop off of various bosses. And one of them has the best chance of dropping off of a boss that you can find when this quest is up. Now, the way you spawn the boss is that you click on one of these mushrooms, and if you click on the right mushroom, it turns into the rare. Now, here's the thing. The mushrooms are identical, even though this one's bigger than the other one. They are actually identical, and the way you can tell is, well, you can't tell because my thing in the corner is hiding the little tooltip. So let me turn off my overlay for just a second. Yes, Thief Kitty. Okay. So you see in the little corner, I have a plugin installed called NPC Finder. And it has the NPC ID of 151863. Now, the mushrooms have the same one, right? Except one of the mushrooms will have a slightly different NPC ID. And that's the one that spawns the boss. So somebody opened that one. So somebody has been basically, I think this person over here has been opening them up and just not beating up the... Because what will happen is if you click on the wrong one, it'll spawn a lesser version of the mob. And this is a hell of a lot easier to do when you are capable of flying. So how's your Monday been going, Andang? What have you been up to?
Surrender or be destroyed.
Hi, kitty. It's also hard to play video games when the cat is licking your hand. So the 151s are not correct. Now, what I could conceivably do is go through and click on every single one. Ah, here's the right one. You see the ID is 135497. So here's what we gotta do. First of all, we gotta clear the road. So we're gonna attack these guys. Get them out of the way. And then we're gonna pop this thing over here. I'll turn my overlay back on. I like my overlay. He just woke up. Nice. So I spent a bunch of the Lotro points I won on your giveaway. Thank you for that, by the way. Rigged. Hashtag rigged. On Black Steel keys, because my minstrel direly needs stuff. In fact, I'm reminded I need to go spend my embers before I run out of them. So this is the one that gets really, really huge and turns into the big mob. And this is a rare. And this is something that I learned. Stop that. I am literally one-handed doing this one-handedly. Let's hit him with a stun. It looks like it's just me and a horde hunter taking on this guy. Caught Duero Scholar stream, yeah. Alright, we gotta learn to play this more better, more gooder, as Freelorn used to say. What I'm watching for is one of his abilities is Wonder Grow, which is what's been getting us in trouble. Could you get out of the way, you dummy? One thing is, generally the rares like this are stunnable, which is very handy at times. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I get what I'm looking for. Well, as soon as this guy gets the hell out of the way so I can loot the bad guy. And I got it! Shit! I've been trying for that forever! Streamer luck. Streamer luck! You go over here. You talk to this kiddo.
Awaiting user input. Session terminated.
Available in 8 colors, so what I can do is...
System processing.
You notice I have the 8 colors, but I also have the battle-torn blue. Oh. Oh, that's what the blue one looks like. In-game cinematics for the win. So, I didn't realize that this was the actual blue one, whereas the other ones look more like these. So, yeah. There we go. I'm gonna put my character back in Borealis because I'm pretty much done. Alright, there's no fight in Drustvar, which is gonna finish another achievement, meta achievement that I've been looking to finish. So we're gonna switch over to WoW Classic and play on Old Blanchy. Because I can be Phoenix on Old Blanchy, so let's go ahead and do that. Because Classic is the shiznit right now. actually also need to see. Surprising. Well, it's during the middle of the day, and they did actually try to clean up some of the queues. So these are some of the new. This is one of the new servers they just created. As you can see, I only have one character on a PvP server, and it's only because it's named after a cat. I have been mostly playing on Old Blanchie. I've been cheerfully hogging up a slate full of names. Look at these cool names. I mean, come on. Starfire? Arrows? Is a hunter? Hell yeah. Catriana's a name I just love. Moonrise. Blueberry. I've never had a character named Blueberry before. Night Song. Elf priest named after the song of the same name written by my friend Neil Acree. Kiriana is the name I use everywhere. But Phoenix! I'm Phoenix! Oh my god! Oh my god. So when they opened up Old Blanchie, which is not one of the original classic realms, as you can see, I'm also not in a guild here. Because I need a whole bunch of other people to help me form Radio Free Gallifrey. And that ain't gonna happen, so. And honestly, I'm not too fussed about it. Because there's no reason to be in a guild unless you want guild storage. At least there's no reason for me to be in a guild because of guild storage. Now, what I do need is to go talk to Gryan Stoutmantle. So we're going to go running because I have no mount. I'm only level 11. I am playing a paladin. And honestly, the main reason why I'm playing is because I want to experience the Tyrion Fordring questline in the Plaguelands. That is no longer available in retail. After that, I have no particular use for retail, or for classic. I just don't. I mean, I have played World of Warcraft since vanilla. I got in at the tail end of vanilla, so I never really got to experience all the cool crap in vanilla that people are nostalgic for. And honestly, I got so much other crap going on, especially in Lotro. I just don't have time. So I appreciate everybody being here today, by the way. So this character is a miner and a blacksmith, so at least I'll be able to make my own stuff as I mine and otherwise gather materials. So I'm not in on the classic hype. I could take it or leave it. Other than that one quest line I want to play through, I really, there's no point in me playing because I'm not playing on a PvP server. I'm not trying to hang out with the cool streamers. I'm not trying to do anything other than play that quest line. And quite honestly, for me, that's just me being off by myself doing my own thing, as usual. However, I do actually need to talk to somebody on the Lotro side about something. There will be some changes coming up on Friday. Not on my show, but on somebody else's show. Because certain people have been complaining about a certain show on Fridays. And all I'm going to say about it is that I hear you. The situation may resolve itself. Alright, you know we gotta do this, right? We gotta do this. Me and the namesake of the server. Too bad, you know, nameplates aren't like wacky. There we go. Let me turn it a little bit. Me and old Blanchie. See if I can aim it a little bit better to get those other players out of the way. Not that I don't like other players. I generally don't. Get off there. There we go. Close enough. Close enough. Yeah, because you really can't get a good view of my character name. There we go. Alright, let's go talk to the farmer and see what we got here.
What can I do for you?
Rona woke me up and heard ruckus in the field. Retrieve the pocket watch from the wardrobe at the pumpkin farm to the west. Hi. Westfall stew! To Selma Saldine. Uh-huh. And they named one of the airships, the airship the Alliance arrived to Nashazar on. It was called the Old Blanchie. Let's go feed Old Blanchie.
Safe travels.
Now, one thing about Classic here is... well, we've got a farm to the west, so this was to the west. I'm not using any add-ons. So playing Paladin is rough. Because you pretty much have no skill to play with, except you can heal yourself after you fight things. Alright, we've got hops and we've got okra. And we've got 20 minutes of tetanus. Good job, me. And I don't have anything, I don't have like a dispel or anything like that, so... Alright, let's see if the old pocket watch is in here. Unless this isn't the right place to begin with. So all the quality of life things that they had put into the game don't exist in Classic. So this is not the right. He said the pumpkin farm, so this isn't the pumpkin farm. Let's go to the next farm over. Avoid the knolls. Might be that farm over here. Alright, Furlburl's Pumpkin Farm. Okay. So, it should be in the house over there. We're gonna run on through. Ow. Hi. And we're gonna die. Because that was a level 14 critter. Oh, hi. You're level 13. You're... oh, Benny Blanco. Oh, are you rare? And I'm dead. That's nice. But if you notice, things don't sparkle and glow like they do. So later this evening, I will be going back to Lotro and doing some stuff. Ales and Tales is Monday nights. If you felt the Lonely Mountain Band. I don't know where it is this week. I generally don't know where it is. I have to go look it up. But I will probably be doing some old cleanup on my account in Zolotros. Because I have 3 characters at 120. And I want to get a 4th character there. Okay, are all the smugglers dead? No. Let's have ourselves a drink real quick. Alright, let's see if I can ping just her. Oh, Christmas. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Blech. This isn't very fun, I must say. I mean, the quest was... Doesn't say what the quest level is. But I think what I'm going to do is actually res and then go take care of this one. Maybe if I get another level or two, I can come back and do these two quests. You have to run so far. Ran so far away. Ran on. I also want to get all 3 of my 120s up to current content. Part of the problem, at least with getting my main up to current content, is she just started the Veils of Anduin stuff. But... Alright, we are just going to run to Sentinel Hill, which is over there. I'm going to do this quest. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so I can actually see things coming up from behind, because that's actually what happened that time. It's like, ah! Hi, kitty cat. Hi. Leafy, what are you doing? So look, even the coyote, I could probably take the coyote. Hi, Ponton, how you doing? Just so much that I need to do. Just little time. So, phone interview I think went pretty well. Again, assuming all goes well, I should have an in-person interview on Wednesday. That would be the job that they're offering is a level 1 tech support gig. And the company itself hires from within for its tier 2 and tier 3, so having tier 3 with another company doesn't really help much. But the pay they're offering is about $8 an hour, less than what I was making before. On the other hand, that's just starting and assuming first shift. The shift they were offering me, however, or we were discussing, was an overnight shift, so there would be shift differential involved in, from my understanding, a fairly significant one.
Greetings.
On the other hand, the other company that I just was emailing at the beginning of the show has a Monday to Friday gig.
Light be with you.
It's a 15 trappers and smugglers to return when the deed is done. That's nice. Stormwind has abandoned us. Kill the gnolls. Kill all of the gnolls. Well, the belt would be an upgrade. You're level 22. Goodness.
Hello.
Hi. To Thor the Griffin Master? Okay.
Looking for something specific?
Let me see if I can sell anything. Okra and hops.
Have a good one.
Hello, kitty cat. Brrr. However, I do have some radical plans in the works to get rid of some of my monthly recurring payments.
What can I do for you?
Red leather bananas. I said bananas, Jesus. Yes, I see the yellow dot on the map. Reminds me of the Forsaken Inn, doesn't it? Kitty. Thor. Take one of your griffins to Stormwind. And the shop limited immunity in the old town. Okay.
Good day to you.
I need a ride. Man, how much money do I have? Why, not much.
Safe travel.
The downside is right now it looks less and less likely that I'll get to go to BlizzCon. Oh, hi. So, in that particular case, it's really good that I got to hang out with my friend Taryn, who made that in-game video we saw earlier. Well, his team did anyway. And his beautiful wife, Diva, who is a voice actress, who has done some work for World of Warcraft. Mainly, she actually plays characters in other video games. For example, she's the character, she plays Flane in Fire Emblem. Free houses. So that's kind of cool. Her name is Diva, and she's amazing. I also got to meet or hang out with Sean Copeland, who is the lore master for Blizzard Entertainment. He is basically like what Leland Shee does for Star Wars over at Lucasfilm, except Sean is in charge of all of the Blizzard franchises, not just World of Warcraft. Hi, kitty. There's apparently 3 people on that team at Blizzard. Sean, a second lore master who he supervises, and then a third person who's like their tools person who helps them figure out how to do things and how to, make their processes more efficient and stuff. So, he's good people. Sadly, people had to be complete and utter assholes and stole his Twitter handle. So, that's no bueno. Hi.
What can I do for you?
I wonder be the first time my character jumped because Thief Kitty hit the spacebar. Ow, that's my hair. Thank you. Don't tear out my hair, cat. Do you mind? Have you been anywhere interesting? Yes. Here's some money to cover travel costs. Well, that's nice. Takes a crate to Dungar Long Drink, the Griffin Master. Well, hey. We were just there, so let's run on back. So if you haven't looked at the forums today, there was a comment from Scenario about Rohan housing. And after that, there was a post from, I believe, Yao from D and Co. D'Amelia with reference to a brief interview, a Q&A they had done with Cordovan and Solorian, one of the engineers, about Rohan housing. Not much to glean from it, I'm sorry to say. It's all in it. There's a lot of stuff we'd like to do, but no particular immediate plans, pretty much. If you're wondering, anybody who runs past with a green name, they are flagged for open world PvP. This is not a PvP server, so I ain't flagging. I personally don't like open world PvP, especially when it is inherently unfair to a certain faction, which would be the one I'm playing right now. Because basically, overall Horde. Alrighty, we've already done this. I'm not reading the quest text because this isn't the quest text that I'm actually interested in. But, I mean, the game is completely... There's horde bias. I mean... And I'm not saying that to be mean or to be rude. I mean, it's bloody freaking obvious when you plop a max level horde quest that... on a PvP server means you can just sit there and gank level 20s in Red Ridge Mountains. If you plop a max level horde quest in an alliance leveling zone, but don't do the same the other way around, then yes, does it make sense? And really, they like to say gameplay first. Yeah, gameplay only works first if, Yeah, gameplay has not been necessarily first at all times. It's gameplay first when it's convenient for the Horde. I mean, just look at Legion and the allied races and how much shit Alliance players had to do to get their two allied races, who we never even heard about at BlizzCon. Whereas we knew about both of the eventual Horde allied races, like, right there at BlizzCon before launch. I mean, they were advertising everything, and ours just, like, were Blizzard pulled out of their asses. Anyway, we've done that quest. Let's see what else we got to do. Got to return to Lewis. So we got to go up the hill to Lewis. I think the last time I played in Westfall was when they were doing the Legion invasions before Legion launched. And you used to have to fight Legion emissaries and whatnot right here. It was actually kind of fun. Super awesome leveling. Easy to level. The bad thing is that you didn't have any gear. Alright, there's Ostric's Crate. Get a little bit of money. Get a little bit of XP going. What else I got to do? Westfall Stew. Okay, so we need to take this Westfall stew to the Saldines, which was a farm we passed on the way. So Saldines farm is this other one, so we should go there. Let's see what else I got to do. Hey, that's my guy. Appreciate it. A little bit baffled by dwarfs leveling here. I'd think they'd be in Lochmodan. Westfall stew. Here's your stew recipe. Gortusk liver pie. Tasty.
Have a good one. Can I help you? Be careful.
Give me the other quest. Westfall stew. Stringy vulture meat. Snouts, murloc eyes, and okra. Well, I shouldn't have sold that okra, shouldn't I have?
See you around.
Oh, somebody's doing the Westfall chicken stuff. Always fun.
Well met.
Kill 20 harvest watchers. I'll get some pants, not as good as what I have, or a robe, also not as good as I have.
For the Alliance. King's honor, friend.
Alright, let me see. I could buy back that okra, at least make that quest a little bit easier, and I think I need hops
Be careful.
for the other quest, right? Livers, stew. No, I didn't need the hops. At least not for that. So we need some murloc. Alright, well, let's go kill some harvest watcher dudes. Also, one thing to bear in mind is Classic WoW does not have open tapping. So whoever gets it first gets it. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. Well, no, that is true because that was a militia person. That wasn't a player. But if you notice, here, this one's mine. I forgot to turn my devotion aura on, dummy. Let's heal myself real quick. Paladins are like super weak. And I have no active skills beyond judgment, but I have to power judgment up. Honestly, it's a lot like playing my my minstrel. So I got that one killed. But it doesn't count. It was a harvest watcher, but it didn't count. Oh, it was a harvest golem, not a watcher. Jesus. So it wasn't even the right mob. Kind of bites. Okay, well, let's go back to the easiest. Let's go kill some gore tusks, and this young flesh ripper should give us something for one of the other quests. I'm only going to stream until 7 o'clock, so that's another couple of hours. Alright, let's go kill this young Gore Tusk over here. And one of the other problems with at least playing Paladin is you don't really have, like, all the ranged classes can aggro the mobs and tap them before you can get close to them, which is really rough. So yeah, it really does help if you have somebody to run with. Do my buff, heal myself before I forget. My bags is full. At least I got a better cloak out of it. Can't eat them. I don't need the hops, so we'll toss the hops.
Inventory is full.
Oh no, inventory is full. Well, need more bags. Definitely need more bags. You don't want to mess with a level 19 Dust Devil, that is for sure. However, we'll mess with a little young Gore Tusk over here. Come on in with me. Oh shit. Oh sheet. Yep, that happened. Well, unfortunately, I didn't die too far from the spirit healer. That's nice.
I can't trust that.
And I did something really stupid there. Okay, oh, thank you. All right, let's remember that we have to eat and drink. Eat and drink. So later tonight, definitely you're gonna want to watch the official Lojo channel. I think it's on right now. Let me see what's going on. Yep, Roxy is streaming some raid ready shenanigans over on Honor right now on the official Lojo channel. Now, later on today, Eldaleth will be up. Doing some shenanigans. Okay. Need to kill this vulture over here.
That's still recharging.
Oh, pardon me. I don't know why I'm so sleepy. Well, not finding what I'm looking for. You're a golem, you don't count. Let me go back to the Saladines and sell some junk. I mean, the small legs you can use for cooking. I don't plan on leveling cooking. I do plan on basically buying food from the vendors as I can. So you're not done yet. I think I should actually upgrade what food I have. So let's first of all get rid of stuff. Chunk of boar meat, chip boar tusk or tusk snout, boar ribs, special chicken feed. Chicken feed. Tough jerky. You're gonna sell that. Let's see what kind of belt we got. 38, 35. Okay, we're gonna sell the eggs. Again, they're not worth much, but we are going to definitely want some milk, which is the next step up for drinks. But for now, we'll fit fresh baked bread. We'll spend some money on that. Okay. Cortiscal liver. Meat, Murloc eye, Gortus snout, okra. So we just need one more okra. And 2 more snouts. 3 Murloc eyes. And some stringy vulture meat. One thing he didn't have is he didn't have repairs available.
Well met.
Neither does she. So we are going to make our way to Sentinel Hill. Ignore the harvesting golems. See, he's a level 15. I can't take a level 15. I just can't. Okay. One thing I am also not liking is the default quest.
That spell isn't ready yet.
The quest tracker only tracks stuff that you've been working on in the past 5 minutes. Let's heal myself real quick. I'm just gonna die again. That's all. There should be somebody who can do repairs over here. Just trying to remember who. The people's militia. I don't remember. I don't think the quartermaster did.
What can I do for you?
He did not. However, what he does do is sell bags. I'm gonna buy a couple bags. I'll buy one for sure. There we go. Gonna sell that. Gonna sell that. Buy some ice milk. And sell the refreshing spring water. That'll do better. He does not have any... Meh.
See you later.
See you later. He's not a repair. I think there's a bowyer down here somewhere. Yeah, I haven't been here in years, and it's definitely been since Cataclysm, when they had the big anomaly swirly thingy up here. I see him dredging back the old... There's the bowyer. And the bread merchant. I already bought some bread, dude. Yes. Repair all items. Thank you. What I also need is somebody who can sell me a better weapon, because I'm literally using a wooden mallet that's only level 4 item. I need a better weapon. He's a bread merchant, so he won't have it. Wait. Trade supplies. Oh, that's just for crafting.
How are you?
I'm fine. Leatherworking. Red linen bag! Oh, man. I was actually tempted to level an alt simply to buy a bag, or to be a tailor and make bags. But, Kitty thief, what are you doing, you dum-dum? Okay, damage a short sword. So far, none of the things in this list are things that I... Sharpening stone, helpful. The damage, grinding stone. It was the weight stone is the one that I was making before. Let's check my gear here real quick. 81, 81. Copper bracers, 35, 45. Pants! Boots and pants and boots and pants. I got better pants. Boots, 65, 65. I thought I had a two-hander sword. I might need to actually go back to Goldshire. Or go back to, 3 cheers for Dipstick. That's hilarious. Here's some crafters.
Hey there.
A lot of the same stuff, that's crafting stuff. Okay, so I think what I want to do is to get a better weapon to start with. Yes, kitty. Hi, kitty boy. I'm just simply not putting out enough damage. So we're gonna go fly to Stormwind because there are weapon vendors there. They're not great weapons, but they're gonna be better than what I have now. So the 2 gold or the 2 silver should be a decent investment here. Thief is being a thief. Yes, you are. You're being a thief. Toe beans. See toe beans. He's got toe beans. By the way, I did actually get to kill Hogger. That was fun. There was a whole bunch of us just waiting for Hogger to spawn. So one time around, I hit him. And then I was going to wait around to let somebody else tag him to get their turn. But nobody else, he wasn't spawning. So I was just like, say, screw it. I was already past my time, so. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. You got toe beans. See? Got toe beans. Toe beans. Look at this kitty. Alrighty. So one of the things that will not likely be happening a lot with this character is I won't be doing a lot of instances, dungeons or whatnot, because you can't queue for them. There's no looking for a group. True story. Okay, Willard's Arsenal. Alrighty. Weapons Merchant. Hi, kitty.
I buy and trade.
Let's see what you got. There's a giant mace. That's more money than I have. There's a smaller mace, which is still better than the one I have. It's a one-hander. I actually do have a better weapon, like, and I might switch over to it, in fact. Yeah, because I can't afford any of these. Damn it. I can't use a two-handed sword or axe. Or a regular axe or a regular sword. I have to use maces. So this is the mace that I would aim for next, so I need to make some money. Even that one would be better. But I think what we're going to try and do... see if we can be a little bit more self-sufficient. We're going to have a shield. We're going to have a one-handed weapon. It does more damage than my two-hander. So it'll be faster. Let's go see if there's anything fun in the auction house. Wait, the auction house is over here now. Actually, I'd actually kind of be tempted to get one of these higher level ones. I'm honestly surprised that they're this good of prices. Let's look for two-handed maces just for giggles with the same search. Well, hello there. That's a significant increase either way. So, Spirit is back in the game, and it is useful. So anything of the whale is generally the best you can get. I'm actually really tempted by this because it is a significant improvement. And it's actually cheaper than this one. Alright, let's blow 13 silver on this. Alright, let's go get our stuff. So we have to go find where the damn mailbox is. Because there used to be a mailbox right here. Well, there is in retail. But there's only this one over here. At least the open all feature still works. Okay, so we can sell that. And we're going to equip this. Yes, bind it to me. So, yeah, I get some more. Yeah, that actually looks pretty better. Pretty better. We'll see how this goes. I may have made a very big mistake. We'll find out in a minute.
Good day to you.
What are you selling? Well, the same stuff, different day. So let's sell the old wooden mallet. At least get a silver back for it. Gonna hang on to the shield. Because just in case I want to level up. That stuff. Okay, so Let's go back and fly back to where we were, because in Classic there are no flying mounts. Until you hit level 40, there aren't any mounts at all, so you get to run everywhere. Or if you open a flight path, you can fly places, but... Apparently people are really like, what is it, The Office, because I see multiple guild names that reference The Office. Alright, now we're officially broke until I can... get some levels in. And I gotta give a shout out to all the priests who've been running around spamming people with power word fortitude in passing. I want to say that they've changed the flight paths, but I could be wrong. So again, we're in Westfall, and this is... It doesn't actually say what the... It used to say what the quest limits are. That might also just be an add-on. Alright. Let's go kill some things. Hopefully we do better now that we've got a much better weapon in hand. Let's see how this goes. That's a level 13, so... Well, that was better. Boar intestines. Grody. Okay, so we got all of our gore tusk snouts, so now we need some okra and some vulture meat and some murloc eyes. Everybody gotta do the murloc noises with us. I also need to kill these guys. That went well. And of course this hunter can just hit them both, so whatevs. So yeah, range classes are definitely at an advantage when it comes to tapping mobs, but also a lot of range classes are a bit squishy. Finally got some vulture meat. Some stringy vulture meat. It's a coyote. I can't use that for anything. Maybe I can get some ochre from one of these guys. We'll find out in just a minute. I'm definitely liking having this better mallet. I definitely feel better about this. Alright, got some hops, which are no damn good. Hit him with the flex. So tomorrow night I will not be streaming. I will be hanging out and supporting the Signum U channel as the Rambunctious Riolu is streaming. And we'll also... A flask of oil. Interesting. It's also the nights when Sapiens streams his Lego stuff. And also when... the Signum U channel goes live with Exploring Lord of the Rings, so I like to be there for that while I can. Okay, I got my third bit of okra. Good, good. Alright, let's go hit this vulture over here. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling better about this now. So far, pretty solid investment, I have to say.
That spell isn't ready yet.
One thing I'm actually kind of missing is the add-on or the quality of life improvement that lets you hover over a mob and let you know if you need it for a quest or not. Oh, I dinged! Level 12! Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. I still can't take that guy. Okay, I need one more vulture and, well, vulture meat and murlocs. I know where to find murlocs, over by the shore. But let's go kill vultures until I find what I'm looking for. Let's check my bags. My bags are almost full as well. Avoid the coyote. Yeah, those harvest watchers are... Yeah, harvest watchers will just rip my character to shreds. So let's do a little inventory management real quick, and then we'll go hunting for some more bears dancing on whatever's. Alright, Farmer Seldy.
What can I do?
You can let me sell things to you? I miss having a sell junk button. I do miss that. And yes, you can actually sell quest items. It's very annoying. What do I need? Yes, I do need the livers. Damn it. Well met. That is a quest item. Let's put that back. Boar intestines. Boar guts. Let's put that up there.
For the Alliance.
For the Alliance. closer. I'm gonna run into you, de-aggro, dude. If you de-aggro. Phew. Good Christmas.
It's too far away. I can't resist that.
Let's get out of the camp. Let's have a drink. That's what the drinks are for. Alright. Invalid target. Yeah, part of the difficulty in doing these quests is the lack of open tapping. Used to be back in the day, you could just tag something, and somebody else could also attack it, and you'd both get credit for it. Not so much these days. Oh, this will be fine. It'll be fine. Sadly, dead person, I don't have the skill, the ability to res you. There are no reses here. Well, actually, I have layout. Well, that's a heal. Wait a minute. I didn't have heal. Oh man, I am such a goddamn idiot, aren't I? I am. I am totally an idiot. I forgot to put stuff on my bar. Like, oh my god. Go on. Let's change these. Because that's the other thing you have to do, is you have to change what's on your bar. Dummy. And I did have a purify, and I completely forgot about it, because, again, dummy. Holy Light was set to rank 1. And that's just my auto attack. Blessing of Might, Judgment, Seal of the Crusader. Blessing of Protection. I actually don't want... Oh man, I forgot that I had the Hammer of Justice. Now, we're going to put that here. Oh yes, oh yes. Let's see how effective we're going to be now. You dick! That's okay. Oh my god! Sapiens has gone legit! How you doing, Rick? Okay, I need Murloc eyes. Let me go find some Murlocs to kill. Soon. Soon you will stream. Tomorrow night, you'll all respect bullshit. Bullshit. Though I lie, you are actually more respectable than others, I might say. But I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. Because there's a really big-ass bus I could drive over somebody, and I'm really tempted to. And some would say that it's necessary, or even needed. But I don't like to cause drama for the people. BAM! In the face! There we go. Hurry up, my Blessinamite. Why you run away, little Knoll? Don't you realize I don't have... There we go. I don't have much by way of ranged abilities as a level 12 pally. Ay, ay, ay. Where are the Murlocs? The Murlocs are by the shore up there. I'm sure I'll eventually get a quest to kill all these little critters, but since I'm not on that quest, I ain't gonna worry about it. So how's your Monday been going, Rick? I did phone... Well, not really a phone interview per se. It was more like a... Hey, we have this job opportunity. Would you like a face-to-face interview on Monday? And I'm like, yes. Or not on Monday, but on Wednesday. The answer to that question was indeed yes. But it's only going to pay $15 an hour to start with. No bueno. On the other hand, that is for somebody working it as a first shift sort of gig versus... Hello, you beautiful couple. There's supposed to be a copper here, but there's no copper here. Says there's copper, but I didn't see no damn copper. Did you see any copper? I didn't see any copper. I'm thinking it's probably in the mine itself. So I'm not going to worry about it for right now. I am, on the other hand, gonna go find me some Murlocs to kill. Which I still gotta go muchly this way. So, WoW Classic is nothing like Lotro's legendary servers. What Lotro did is took the existing servers, locked away all the high-end content, and are doling it out all over again. As they go through these old areas, they have been sprucing them up a bit, tweaking things. Whereas Blizzard, since they have more money than God, went through and found old copies of code and made it work. Took a whole extra team of people. So it wasn't the WoW team had time to do this, it was the WoW team, they made another WoW team. You're mine. You're mine, little Murloc. You're stunned, little Murloc. And as much as many folks would like to see a proper Lotro classic / vanilla server, ain't ever gonna happen. Because they ain't got the resources. Because again, Standing Stone does not have more money than God to be able to hire an entire separate team to do all this shit. Simple as that. There we go. Somebody claimed they had an older version of Lotro that they wouldn't be able to run today. That's pretty much what Blizzard did, is they had an old copy of WoW and re-engineered it. Hi. Hello, little Murloc. Hello, other little Murloc. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this ain't gonna go well. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run now. Wait, can I loot you? No. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna die. Totally gonna die. Yep. I mean, I had a healing potion, but that wouldn't have staved off the inevitable. And now we get to run all that way. Because back in the day, systems were so different, right? The architecture of Windows was different. Even though Windows is basically a kludge and a mess that they just keep piling new shit on. Things get end of lifed. So back in either Cataclysm or the Mist era, I took an old ass laptop, which I think it's in a box somewhere over there anyway. That old laptop could run WoW. It cannot run WoW now. It just can't. Because WoW system requirements are far above and beyond what that laptop can. But back in the day when WoW was still within its capabilities, I once made a private server. It's not that hard to make a WoW private server because most of their shit is client side. As long as you didn't want it to connect to the internet, Blizzard doesn't give a shit. I mean, they don't really give a shit about anybody making private servers as long as you're not a dick about it. Or that you do like Nostarius did and they had to go chase them down through international law, blah, blah, bitty, blah. I'm so stuffy, give me a scone. So, part of why Classic exists is, quite frankly, because Blizzard wanted to bring that money back into the house. Yeah, and really, I'm with Maid of Lions. Part of the WoW Classic problem is the thought... There are two things I have a problem with. I don't have a problem with nostalgia in any way, shape, or form. At all. My problem is the segment of the community that feels that everything Blizzard did in the past 15 years sucked. That it didn't matter. That you're throwing out the baby with the bathwater kind of thing. Right? So if you're throwing away every good piece of the game just because the modern game isn't your bread and jam right now, to make a Crick Hollow reference. You see what I did there? Wait, is bread and jam on Crick Hollow or is it Landerville? That was a Crick Hollow thing. I find it, in some respects, disrespectful to the developers. Like, they worked hard to make the modern game, the retail game. And there's a lot of people in the classic community that just say, throw all that shit out. You guys suck. You haven't made a good game in, you know, X number of years. And that's just complete and utter horse shit. And most of the folks who want Lotro to go back to a classic / vanilla game style versus what the legendary servers are. The legendary servers were created for one reason, because Daybreak does them. Simple as that. I mean, honestly. If anybody thinks otherwise, I don't know what's wrong with you. That's not the one. There we go, you. Come on, come on. Oh, shit. Yeah, that Oracle's gonna kick my damn ass. I only wanted the one! Told me to Crick Hollow. That's what I thought. Hey, we're gonna run again! I ran so far away. Yeah, and you know, yeah, there's definitely some roast. And most of the folks I see complaining the most about wanting the true legendary, the true vanilla Shadows of Angmar experience, the only folks that I see most vocal in those threads are the raiders. Because they want the Rift the way that it was. But the way that it was wasn't the way that it launched. And while, of course, you can't disclose numbers, Sapiens, and nor am I asking you to, we all know the infamous 5% quote that got thrown, it keeps getting thrown around. Whether that's still accurate, I don't give a shit, quite frankly. But when it comes to paying customers, you're going to play to your majority. Yeah, the Rift wasn't part of the original box game, but it's basically like, the game was harder then. I'm like, yes it was, because nobody knew how to play their classes back then. I mean, I'm getting dogged right now on the forums because people think I'm holding back Court of the Rings, and I'm like, no, the only person who's doing that is, well, Court. And, hello Bally, I know you've been watching all of my damn streams, you poor soul. I have read that thread. I have heard what you have said, and I am not going to comment. Because if y'all expected me to throw my friend under the bus, nah, I don't do that publicly. I'll do it. Trolling my friends, I'll do that publicly. That's so much fun. But in general terms, I think on some level though, I'm expected to accept blame for shit that's not my damn fault. Much like you are, Rick. A lot of people still blame you for shit that happened while you were community manager that you had no control over. But you were the face. You were the voice. You were the public-facing representative. So, of course, everybody took you to task for shit that wasn't your decision. And your only responsibility was to tell us about it. Good job meat shielding us. And then I think, quite frankly, I'm at the point where I ain't getting paid enough for this shit. Oh, it's always your fault, yeah. I got my second Murloc eye. Yay! I just need one more. You, give me a Murloc eye. Woohoo! I completed a quest! Oh my god! It never happens. Well, I haven't completed it yet, I haven't turned it in. But I completed the criteria of the quest. Now, we're gonna go back to Saldine's farm and turn this shit in. Move on to the next quest. And there's the folks who are upset that PvMP isn't on the legendary servers. I understand that. But I think, honestly, part of it's because PvMP has always been you have to be max level to be a freep in PvMP. And I don't know if they have it sorted out where the max level is 75, for example. Though I think there was some talk about possibly launching it with Rohan, possibly? Question mark? Rumor? Rohan rumor. So we don't know for sure. Personally, I would be happy with no PvMP on the legendaries. Why? Because why fragment the community even further? Right? It's kind of like when they launched the Osgiliath PvMP instance. It didn't take off. It didn't bring folks back to the game, as far as I know. It fragmented the PvMP community. So,
Hello.
hi. I haven't got that one done.
Safe travels. What can I do for you?
Get this crap out of my bags. Oh, shit. Add more crap to my bags. Well, I'll keep the stew.
Have a good one.
Oh, crapolas. So it did exactly what everyone knew it would do. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, as soon as they said Osgiliath was going to be a PvMP, I'm like, why? It really was a question of why are they going to do that?
Careful.
Alright, let's open these up real quick. So if we get a pearl, I could sell that. But I didn't get a pearl! Damn it!
Things on it, friend.
Now I have spaces.
On it, friend.
Can I help you?
Maybe.
Safe travels.
Yay! I completed a quest. Actually completed a quest! Alright, now let's sell all the crap that I don't need. Remember I said I wasn't going to do cooking? I'm not going to do cooking. Gonna hang on to that because it's free food. Okay. Do I need rough grinding stone? Let's not. However, let us use one of these on this. Enhanced blunt weapon. There we go. Right? Right? Okay, what do we got next? Gore tusks. I'm gonna go kill some more gore tusks. Just gotta go find some more gore tusks to kill. Let's remember to put our fighty skills back in place. That was probably not the wisest decision that I've ever had. There we go. Dodge! How dare you! Whew. Let's have some noms, some drinks. Alrighty. Stay away from the coyote. Getting a lot of snouts, but no livers. No bueno. Wondering if I need to find not young gore snout, or young gore tusks, but mature ones. Probably. Or else it's just a shitty ass drop rate. Probably. Ah, I was wondering what was happening there. I need my Seal of Righteousness. Seal of the Crusader. There we go. I was very puzzled for a minute. I got a liver! Oh my god, I got a piece of liver! I don't like liver in real life. I don't know why, I just don't like liver and onions. You has a sword? What? What kind of sword? Boar guts. Yes, I made you a moderator. Why? Because I mod for your channel. Not that I can't even remember the last time I moderated anybody, but it was a Lotro troll. Bans everyone. You can't ban me. Kill him! Thank you, Kill him. Appreciate you very much, my friend. It's good hanging out with you on Belaguer yesterday and the day before for Rock! At Gondaman. Gondaman Rock Night. Always fun to hang out with the music community because for the most part they aren't dicks. True story. Because, as somebody who associates with a community manager, you can't just go around calling members of your community things like asshats, like Devil Lord did to the WoW community. And people still rag on him about that. And for the longest time, he utterly refused to play WoW on his personal channel because people would want to drag him, and he didn't want to be dragged. And he also didn't want to work. It wasn't fun to stream WoW on his personal channel because it was work. And he didn't... It's not that he didn't want to work, it's like he's on his personal time. He didn't want to continue working. Plus the fact that he had to watch what he said. And if he got anything wrong, people would drag him. Yeah, I caught most of... I missed the first couple of bands on Saturday. And I missed, like, half of Monbarden on Sunday, which I was a little bit bummed about because I like Monbarden a lot. But I wasn't actually, like, there most of the time. I, quite frankly, was playing in DDO in the background. Or I also had the music in the background. So anytime you saw me going AFK, it's because I was actually trying not to die in DDO. Which is something... it went... okay, I suppose. Though my Artificer did die, and I'm a little bit bummed about that. Because it was a stupid thing. So I made a new Artificer. Decided this Artificer will get to level 5 and then I'll retire her because I want her name in the Chronicle. And then I made a Paladin, a Blade Forged Paladin, which means she'll be Warforged. Who will then take a couple of levels of Rogue. And we'll go from there. Alright, I still need some more Gore Tusk liver. I know this is really boring. I mean, literally we're grinding here, kids. We are totally grinding. But that's what you do in Classic World of Warcraft. It's my smuggler? You bitch. Stole my freaking smuggler. I had tapped the smuggler first, and somehow that player's overrode it. Which is ridiculous. Redonkulous. Still didn't get my liver. Yeah, Paladins are at a huge disadvantage because they have, like, their ranged attack is so short. Like, it's got a 10-yard range, which is nothing compared to pretty much every other class. You missed part of the Mardi Gras party band set? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is the thing that I'm actually wearing. Wait, is that better? Wait, hang on. Oh, mine is... the one I just picked up is slightly better. Because it's got a 2 spirit. Oh. Yeah, we'll use that. It literally is the same item except there's 1 less spirit. So let's use the weight stone on it. Get it some more deeps. Oh man, I just spent that much money on it. Oh man, oh man, oh man. On the other hand, I wouldn't have survived to make... yeah, this is not going to go well if that vulture decides to come on down here. Yeah, Master Kengus is actually one of the better musicians that we have in the community. And of course, I definitely wanted to hang out for TD, because TD is awesome. Okay, we've got my 8 livers. Let's go back to the farm. On the on the North American servers, I wear what I call the Andoon Ensemble's groupie outfit, which is basically the rep dress that you can get for elves once you're exalted, kindred, whatever the fuck, and diet heirloom. Good times. Wait, somebody named their character Shrubbery? I approve. I totally approve. Yes. Buy my things. Ribs. Don't need snouts. Don't need tusks. Don't need that. Need that. Do not need that. Do not need that anymore.
For the Alliance.
For the Alliance. Hi.
Need help? Farewell.
I might ding one more time before the end of the show. Maybe. Maybe not, because, again, we're going to sell the recipe because we can't use it, but we will definitely take the food. Free food is always good.
Be careful.
Be careful. What are you, my mother? Alright, I'm level 12. Do I think I'll be able to get the pocket watch? Well, we'll try and we'll see what happens. Actually, I don't think I'm going to make it to the next level before the end of the show, simply because I'm almost out of rested XP. Which means XP gains will be much slower. You keep running that way. If you reference Monty Python in any form, well, I used to be a member of the Penn State Monty Python Society, so good times. It's a lot of fun back in the day. We did all kinds of silly shit. We marched in the homecoming parade. Like all the other homecoming parade groups were like these big floats that they worked on, like the fraternities and sororities worked on for ages and ages and ages. Ours was not. Ours was a little bit, hey, somebody killed the dudes? Alright. Don't respawn, don't respawn, don't respawn! Woohoo! Let's run! Okay, so Furlbrow was with old Blanchy the horse, so we're gonna run this way. So, at Penn State, I don't know if the guy is still there. I really don't. But there was a guy. His name was Gary Cattell. He was more informally known as the Willard Preacher. He was a gentleman who would park himself outside of Willard Building at the foot of the steps and would be one of those religious protesters you see at conventions now, right? Basically kind of like that without the bullhorn and without the big-ass signs and shit. Great speaking voice, but women were the devil, and we were all fornicators, and we're all going to hell. You're all going to hell. A little bit of a southern twang to his, which is really bizarre because it's the middle of Pennsylvania, right? He's a local. Okay, I get bread and milk, both of which I can actually use. There we go. So that was good. I need to kill some Defias. Patrolling Westfall. I could kill some gnolls while I'm at it, because the gnolls are over this way. Let's go kill some gnolls. So one year, the Willard Preacher got invited to... And normally when we would do the homecoming, we would dress up as various Monty Python characters. And pretty much nobody got it. Nobody got it. Right? Well, the one year, Mr. Cattell got invited to be one of the judges for the homecoming parade. Now, when he did his stuff for the homecoming parade, or when he would do his shtick, he would dress up in a red hoodie. Now that was his. I'm getting laughed at. Well, that's nice. And that's not so nice. So they greeted me, they cheered at me, and then they laughed at me, and then they took the mob that I was going to try to kill. How very Spanish Inquisition. Oh, yeah. Hi. So he was invited to be a judge. And so that year, we all got ourselves red hoodies, made up signs calling ourselves the Willard Preacher's Local 668, the Neighbor of the Beast, and marched in the homecoming parade. Now, what happened as we walked up College Avenue is there was a roll of laughter going up the street as people saw us and got it. Like, this guy had been such an institution that, you know, a lot of homecoming is where they get the alumni in. But even a lot of alumni, recent alumni, got the joke. And so we had a blast with it. It was great. And then as soon as we got to the judges stand, not only was he there, but sadly late Penn State coach Joe Paterno was also one of the other judges. And I don't have as bad of an opinion as Joe as many other people do. I don't have a very good one, but I don't have a bad one of him. Well, Gary Cattell has no sense of humor. Because if he had, he would have laughed with us. But if looks could kill, we would have been vaporized on the spot. Sadly, we did not win. But we had fun doing it, which is pretty much the way it ought to be. Pretty much the way it ought to be. Need some more river knolls. I think they're mostly back here. I mean, I could go look for them, but that would involve work. And as you know, if you listen to certain people in certain gaming communities, I'm adverse to learning. Yeah, it's not that I'm adverse to learning. It's just, with certain games, you don't need to know all the theory of crafting stuff to succeed. You really don't. I mean, I know the basics of raiding, you know, the Holy Trinity and whatnot. I don't know the specifics. Okay, you have to stand here during this segment of the fight, blah, blah, blah. But I can freaking bloody well listen to a raid leader And I know not to stand in the stupid. La di da di da di da di dum. We are bouncing, 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 bouncing. I forget if you can attack. I don't think you can attack the target dummies. Part of the problem is it's starting to get toward prime time and everybody's doing the same quests at once. And of course there's a lot of people who are needing, I need my classic fix because those fuckers were DDoSing Blizzard. And then some person on my Twitter feed was like, guys, they're DDoSing Blizzard. This is good. That means they love it enough to DDoS it. Or, you know, it's such a big deal that DDoSing it is actually worthwhile to them. Alrighty. Waiting for the river gnolls to respawn. Yeah, crapping all. Well, yeah, it's kind of like when Mordor came out, the gold farmers the gold spammers were all over it. Now, not so much, and part of it's because lack of interest. And part of it is also, you know, some of the tools that Standing Stone put into place to stop that bullshit, which sadly had an impact on the music community. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Have a great afternoon. Have a better afternoon, Killam. Hopefully your car tire stuff gets sorted quickly. I am about... Actually, it's something I want to talk to you about, Rick, after the show. About... Because you used to be a used car salesman, which I find hilarious. But you have knowledge of the car sales industry, and I have an idea of something I want to do. Oh, hello, 4 of them? No, I don't think so. However, I will hit this, this thing. You didn't do it? No, you didn't do it, actually. But one of the problems that I'm having with the whole unemployment shtick is when I bought my house, they weren't too keen on me having a car payment and a mortgage at the same time, which understandable. However, my car payment was too damn high! And my insurance for the vehicle, for the old one, yeah, this is gonna go really well. It's not gonna go well at all. Yep, see? All of them. Yep, you. Yeah, this is gonna go really super not well at all. Thanks, not gonna help them. I am gonna die. Well, hey, thank you for that. I'm gonna sit here and eat and drink real quick. One thing I'm thinking about is what happens when not refinancing. I was actually offered the option to refinance. Oh, hey, I got a recipe. That's nice. Which, of course, since I'm not doing cooking, doesn't do me any good. Guess I got 3 paws. Is what happens. Hey, look, it's a multi-boxer. Wait, did they name their character? Oh, I thought for a second it said cannoli. So definitely a multi-boxer. What happens is if you pay ahead on a car loan, as in pay it off. Like, how can Jean do that? Well, Jean has money. Because, like, theoretically, I mean, from my outsider perspective, if the amount I'll be paying over a certain period of time is going to be X amount of dollars, and if I pay the principal off before the term is up, theoretically, that should be paying less. But I need to go take a look at my documentation to see how that would all work out. Because I have a feeling, given the APR that they hit me with, that I suspect the amount I'll wind up paying by the time the loan would be up is significantly higher than the amount of the payoff. Most auto loans you can pay off with no penalty. Most will allow you to pay ahead. Okay. Because it would be super helpful if I had the car paid off and then I could lower my car insurance. Because right now, one of the reasons my car insurance is so high is because I have to maintain full coverage because I still have it under a loan. But if the loan gets paid off, then I could lower the insurance. Bring that out of the rafters. I mean, literally my car insurance doubled. Send it as a second check with apply to principal in the note field. Well, but would that be different than an actual payoff? I'm going to decline because I'm only going to be here for another half hour. Appreciate you, buddy, but I'm doing my own thing. Though if I keep killing things, like this guy right here. Principal owed and the interest due at the exact moments calculated. Okay. So, for example, let's say I have $21,000 left on my car note. And if I request a payoff today, they want $22,000. If you want to pay it off, you end up with a... So, let's say there's only 5 payments in, because I just bought the damn thing in January. So it's like 5% paid. But if I have the opportunity to pay off the entire rest of the principal, the other 95%. Theoretically, I should be paying just the principal, not any interest charges. So that's what I'm thinking. Again, I need to look at the numbers to see how it'll work out. But if I can get rid of the car payment and lower my insurance, that's gonna save me like $500 a month. Your payment total includes all interest across the entire loan term. That's what I thought. Yeah, I knew the interest would be paid first and then principal later. I knew that. Well, the website actually gave me a quote for the payoff amount, but the quote was like $22,000 and something. But the amount remaining of the actual loan was $21,000 and something, so I was confused. I was like, why is the payoff amount more than the amount I have left on the loan? Someone got... That's actually funny. Somebody got polymorphed. Oh, hi. I will beat up the Flesh Ripper. Come with me. Come with me and you'll be... Because that way, in case your buddies respawn, I can still kick your ass over here. So it includes 10 days of interest. Okay. Do you mind? Only 8 copper. She's OP. Thank you, priest! Yes, I have a Discord. You've got a Discord? And I occasionally use it. We got some cool kids in there. Rick, are you in my Discord? You should join my Discord. Really want to get Katie in there. I mean, Donna's in there. You can come and troll Donna. Honestly, the cooler of us. Let's be honest here. My sister is the cool one. I'm not. Because somebody has to be the cool one. You am now. Okay. No, you're not. Unless you're not logged into Discord. Aha, there you are. How did you sneak in and I didn't see you? Aw. Well, I just gave you the roll. Oh, there it is. The welcome message was slow. Because you are a Twitch mod, you will also be a Discord mod. Suck it up, Cupcake. So you get access to all the cool shit. Almost all the cool shit. There are a couple things you don't get access to. So you are now Cardinal Sapiens. Because the ranks in my channel are Doctor Who related. So if you are merely a follower of the channel, or a follower of the Discord, I should say, you are a Gallifreyan. If you are a Twitch subscriber, Twitch, and you have your Twitch and Discords linked together, you get the rank of Time Lord. However, those super special people who are moderators in both Twitch and Discord will get the rank of Cardinal. And if you're me, you get to become Lord President of Gallifrey. So, 3 more paws. Speaking of paws, you're on stealth gear. He's like, why did you wake me up? For tummy tickles, that's why. Get your paw off the microphone, you ding dong. Hey Sargareth, how you doing? What you up to? We're waiting for dudes to respawn so we can kill them. Not to be confused with kill him from Landy, who was just here. Looking to make dinner? I'm gonna actually make dinner. One of the things I didn't do last night while Sapiens was streaming, which was actually... We didn't talk much about food, which is something we normally do in his streams. However, yeah, there's like 5 people waiting. Let's go back here. However, yesterday, this might have actually happened when the last time I went to Walmart. I found a box of tempura chicken, frozen chicken, already tempura, whatever, and it came with this honey ginger sauce, and it came with these 2 big bags of sauce to go with it, and it was so good. And what I did is I only used one of the 2 bags of sauce, because otherwise, to have done otherwise was to have drowned the meat in it. And so, you're a mage who apparently likes Professor Snape a little bit too much. Not lootable. Ash. Damn it. And I was snacking on that during the show, because the box was like a family-size box. I didn't realize exactly what that meant. It was a lot of meat. And since I was hungry around ice cream o'clock, it also became late night dinner. You need food? Well, I will be going to get food here in about 20 minutes or so. And that will be the remainder of that. Because honestly, I was quite quite grumpy yesterday. Not too happy with the state of the world. You know more of the details about that, Rick. You should read a certain thread. You'll enjoy it. I think it was the thread I linked you to, but there's more stuff in it, basically. So, don't use people in gaming as punching bags. I'm just saying. Oh, all four of them at once again. I'm gonna pick one. If I can hit one of them, that will be mine. Oh, good. You ran so far away that they all evaded. Shit. And you died. Good job, you. I'm just gonna get this guy over here. Time to hunt little cardboard boxes preserved under heat lamps. There you go. Man! Did they get them all? Oh, yeah. Is that one also? Yeah. You have fun with that one. I will take this one over here. On you. Alright, I will take care of these two. There we go. Thank you for sharing. Need one more! And now because these guys didn't die at exactly the same time, when one of them respawns, they shouldn't all respawn at once, theoretically. Theoretically. Hey Grillian, how you doing? What you been up to? I'm going to be here for maybe another 15 minutes, or until I get this one quest ready to turn in, playing EQ and EQ2. I keep meaning, it's on my very long list of things to do, but there is a series of trade skill quests in EQ2 that Domino told me to, Pentapod, Domino, pick her name, said that I should do, because if you complete it, you get a Phoenix mount that is all blue and silver, basically my colors. I still haven't done it yet, because I'm so busy doing other things. Like waiting for mobs to respawn. Because that's the World of Warcraft classic experience. Cause there be no open tapping. You just got a Pegasus in EQ2? Yes. I have a Pegasus for boosting a character. And I also... There was one that you could get, a rainbow patchwork, like a white Pegasus with rainbow wings and mane and tail, that you could get for doing a certain thing when they first launched a couple of progression servers. And so I have that. Priests and mages. We have here are people who aren't patient. They're running around to all the spawn points instead of just sticking near a spawn point and waiting for it to pop. Which is what I'm doing. So definitely the range classes have it a lot better when it comes to this close tapping situation. So they can fire off a shot far more quickly than I can get in range. Warriors have it a little bit better because they have like heroic charge, so it does help. But definitely difficult when you've got 50 million other people farming the same zone. It's like, you see all these dwarves and gnome warlocks, dwarf priests, mages. It's like, don't you have your own zones to level in? Why do you have to run over my zone? Because quite frankly, Westfall is a good zone to level in for any class. Any alliance people, that is. It's definitely not a horde zone. There are no horde quests here. But I think they could up the respawn timers, though. It would be nice. It's generally the one that spawns over here. That actually might be why those guys are running around quite so much, because the respawn timers are just so ridiculous. It looks like all 4 of them respawn, though. And I didn't get the drop I was looking for. So there would have been a dude over here who respawns next. Because I have no way of seeing, like, half of these guys. And then taking on the 2 that I can take on at the same time. You haven't played EQ since 2004 and EQ2 since 2009? Wow. Alright. Let's do this. Let's try to take 1 or 2 of them. I'll help you, dude.
That's still recharging.
I'll take this one. I dinged! And I got my knoll paw. So let's go turn the quest in. To what's his face in Sentinel Hill. Oh, excuse me. Pardonnez-moi. Militia. Okay. Poor Blanchy. Farms. Does he need oats from the various farms? I don't remember oats. That's also one of the problems. Well, it's not a problem. It's a feature. Definitely a feature. Is that one thing I do have to do though is I really need to go train my skills. Now that I've dinged twice, I think that's what we're going to do. We are going to go to Stormwind and train some skills. Gonna turn in the quest, clear the bags, go train some skills. Should be fun. The belt of the People's Militia.
See you later.
It's a little bit better. Let's go sell things.
Finest goods.
Gloves, yeah. I had better gloves. I knew I did. Cloak is a 12er, 12. Haunch of meat, worn hatchet, stringy vulture meat, cracked eggshells. Okie dokie.
See you later.
See you. Wait, you know what? I did say I was gonna sell.
Need something?
Yes, I want to sell you this recipe I ain't gonna use. There we go.
Safe travel.
Safe travels. Alright, gonna do a tiny bit of crafting because it's not a proper stream unless you craft, right? That's what Big Ed Mustafa would say. So we're gonna do a quick bit of crafting. And a quick bit of see if we can do some crafting training as well. Alrighty. I forget if there were actually additional crafting recipes to be had. Yeah, 25. I think there were, but I don't remember. So we are going to go to Stormwind and take care of some business, and then I will cut y'all loose. Remember, Eldoleth is coming up on the official Lotro channel soon. I think it's 7 or 7:30 or something. So definitely check that out if you want to watch some shiny Lotro action. Not quite done, but yeah, getting there. And the reason I'm yawning is I actually haven't had any caffeine yet today. had water and I've had milk. Actually, I had less milk than I intended to have. I was going to have a bowl of cereal for breakfast around noon, as one does. And I just basically didn't eat most of it. Alrighty, let us go to the Cathedral of Light. Ba bum 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 bum. If you notice, there's no barber shop here. You can go in, but there's no barber shop. Because in Classic WoW, it wasn't there. No transmogs. If you didn't like your armor too damn bad. Also, normally one of the things I do when I come to Cathedral Square is I'd always stop in and say, you know, take screenshots, because in retail, there's this beautiful fountain here, which is not an homage to Archbishop Alonsus Fowl, but, I can't remember who, I think it's a thing to Turalian, I think. But there is a knight here in T2 Judgment armor set, kneeling to the focus of the fountain or statue, and a beautiful lady in a white dress standing next to him, and they are my friends Taryn and Diva. Taryn works for World of Warcraft, and Diva is a voice actress, and they are a cute couple. Yeah, my friends. Alrighty, let us go talk to... Well, let's see, we could talk to Arthur the Faithful, Catherine the Pure, or Lord Grayson. Let's go talk to Lord Grayson.
Well met.
Hi. Alright, show me what's available, son. I don't want to see all the crap that ain't. Alright, upgrading my stuff requires level 4. Well, that... Oh. Lies. Okay, so 10 and 10. Okay, we'll trade them both. Alright. What do we have coming up, though? Blessing of Wisdom. Holy Light. Oh, yeah, I want me some Holy Light. Okay, here's my rep, here's my skills. Need to get those two going, and I haven't even bothered training unarmed. Talents. I completely forgot to do my talents because the game forgot to remind me. So, Divine Strength, Divine Intellect, Protection, Armor bonus, Block attack. So this is healing, tanking, and beating the shit out of things. I'm going to spend a point there and a point there. Pursuit of Jershursh. Alrighty. Eye for an eye. Retribution aura. Okay. Now you can also spend your talent points in multiple disciplines as well. Well, I'm not using a shield. Armor bonus, devotion aura is nice. Let's actually work with this. I think once you select it, you're done. Yes, you can't undo it. Okie dokie. Well, I want to put more points in here. Anyway, that's done. Now let's go see what this daily is all about. Oh. I have a Tome of Divinity. Oh. Da 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 da. Speak to him. Search the trade district for Stephanie Turner. Okay. Okay. We'll go be a paladin, but first... Oh, somebody named their character Pally McBeal? That's hilarious. I approve of a pun of that stature. One of the reasons why you might want to pick Paladin as your race is we get a free mount. But I'm going to first go over to the... Nope, wrong way. To the mining trainer and see if there's more mining I can learn. I think I might be ready to learn tin mining. Wait. Weigh-in's over here. I seem to remember this dwarf area didn't used to be this damn smoky. Alright, what do you got? Smelt bronze requires 65 in mining. Oh, yeah. Well, that ain't gonna be for a while. I'm at 38, yeah. That's gonna be a while. Alright, let's go talk to the blacksmith real quick. Can you... Oh, rose tinted? They named their character Rose Tinted. I'm amused. I am so damn amused. Hey. Oh. Oh yeah, yeah, you had to go to certain trainers to get shit done. Copper claymore requires 30 in blacksmithing, and a copper claymore wouldn't be any better than what I have now. Battle axe takes 35. Chain belt. Runed copper gauntlets. Copper pants? Pants. Okay, well, this is going to be a long ass while, so I am going to call it a day. I'm going to put my character in Stormwind. I'll actually show you something really cool before I let y'all go. Something that's really interesting. This is Stormwind Keep. And they redid Stormwind Keep because that didn't used to be there. It used to be up here. Well, it used to be there, but then they moved it so you go out that door, and that's where this door over here, and you go out there. Anyway, we have High Lord Bulvar 4 Dragon,
Greetings.
Lady Cat Tirana Prestor, who is actually Onyxia in disguise. Spoilers. However, here's the fun part. Anduin Wrynn, the King of Stormwind.
Greetings, citizen.
Listen to that voice.
Enjoying your stay in Stormwind? Mother, have you heard any news of my father? Enjoying your stay in Stormwind? Greetings, citizen. Mother, have you heard any news of my father?
Okay, so those those voice lines were done by a young gentleman. I believe his name was Joey Cash. His older brother Johnny. Actually, the voice actor, the young lad who did the voice, and his brother both work on World of Warcraft now. True story. I think his older brother was on the team back in the day. But then as he grew up, he became a game developer in his own right, and now works on the game. It's really cool. Now, the current voice of Anduin Wrynn, the adult king of Stormwind, in retail is Josh Keaton, whom I got to meet at Dragon Con. He seemed a very pleasant fellow. Sadly, it didn't seem to be that he was there for a lot of Warcraft stuff. The only panel I got to see him on was the Masterpiece Theater, which is where they took various voice actors and had them read certain movie quotes and whatnot as various cartoon characters. So he did some stuff as Anduin Wrynn, and also as Anduin's manservant Will, which when he said that that's the voice he was going to do, I was in the front row. I go, how dare you? Because it was funny. Anyway, I'm going to park my character in the blue section of the map, which is, of course, the trade section. And then we'll go find Stephanie Turner the next time I play. But for tonight, I'm going to go make food, except I believe Stephanie's right here. Oh. Let me talk to her. Yeah, actually, I remember. She was right here.
You need something?
Bring 10 linen cloth to Stephanie Turner in Stormwind.
See you around.
Well, hey, I just happen to have.
How are you?
Oh, John Turner up in Ironforge. Ah, yeah. I remember. The light be with you. Oh. Go talk to Duthorian and Ral in Stormwind. Well, I think we can take the time to do that real quick. What's really funny is I'd heard somebody, I'm going to show you something real quick because this is funny. somebody who had played WoW for like ever didn't know that there was this path up here to the bank. And it's still in retail. They didn't take it out when they rebuilt this to be the auction house. So that's a fun story. So let's go back and complete this quest. It looked like it was a daily because it had the blue question mark on it. So we'll do that real quick, and then I will cut you loose, and then I will go get food, and then I will find somebody to watch on Twitch. Because after supper, I think I'm going to play some more video games. Yay! Thank you, random priest person. One of the reasons I would have wanted to play a Night Elf Druid is because they get travel form. And that's really handy. Alright, let's turn this quest in. Alrighty. It's called the Symbol of Life. Now time you can focus one of the gifts. Your friend, blah blah blah, having his wounds healed by a priest. Take the symbol and speak to him. If you can help him, then we'll speak again. To Gazin Tenorm in Stormwind. He is near the altar having his wounds healed by the priests. Ah, he's up here. Wait, Symbol of Life? Let me see that. Oh, yes. A person tuned to it back from death.
What's on your mind?
Pleasure to meet me. He almost dead. Made it to the middle of Heroes' Vigils, an island in the middle of Stone Cairn Lake in northeastern Elwyn. Heard the Defius had been there. So, gotta go resurrect Hens, Falcon, Elwyn. Oh, that quest. So we are going to save that for next time that I play. The Resurrection quest. I remember that when I was a baby Draenei Paladin in Burning Crusade. Alright, we're going to leave that for later. However, I'd like to thank y'all for watching. I will be streaming again probably sometime on Wednesday. It's not on my schedule, but I find that currently I do have time on Wednesdays. It'll be later in the day. Before... like late, because I have a job interview scheduled for 2:30 up in Mason, Ohio, which is like a 10-mile drive. So I gotta do that. So it'll be after that interview, and we'll see how it goes. It's for a company that I wouldn't mind working for. It would be a Sunday to Thursday job, overnight from like 11 to 8. So if they let me watch my streams while I'm taking calls, that'd be awesome. If not, well then I won't be moderating for anybody or watching people's streams. But I'll still get to do my Friday shows, so that I guess that'll be an okay trade-off. Then again, I might not need to. We'll find out. In the meantime, y'all be good, and if you can't be good at it. I will see you next time.